position by position. Obviously you always start with a quarterback, Tyler Van Dyke. Again, for all the arm talent and all the great physical ability and attributes he has on the field, it is who he is off the field that I think has us as more excited. He ticks all the boxes in terms of being a leader, in terms of being a gym rat, a guy that's going to be the first guy in the building, the last guy to leave, which is what we felt like in the culture of our QB room has been needing. Donald Chaney and Jalen Knighton, to be able to sign one running back of their caliber, I think would be a cherry on top of any class. To get both of those guys in the same year, that's rare. That does not happen very often. And for a guy like Donald Chaney to be committed to Miami for as long as he was committed and to stay committed for as long as he was is a testament to him, his family. And then again, to Jalen, and for both those guys, it's always been the story at the University of Miami. When these guys want to compete on the field, to push each other, to be great, that's when Miami's been great. There's been certainly stories of Miami in the past with having great backs in the running back room at the same time. You can all remember what those are. And have both those guys want to come in and push each other towards greatness, I think, again, speaks a lot to the character. These are guys that are you can Google their highlight films and see what they can do on the field. There's something special about these guys off the field that really stands out to me. We were able to sign 3 wide receivers that we think all have outstanding futures for us. A big blocking tight end that can also be a factor in the passing game, gives us a little bit something we don't have at the tight end spot. We signed 2 tackle bodies in Washington and Rivers, which has been a struggle for us to get tackle bodies through the years, guys that we can develop in our program, and we're excited to have those guys. And then defensively, again, as it always does, it starts up front. Elijah Roberts, who to me is a epitome of what it means to be a true Cane, a guy that can start on the edge of our defense as he grows and develops. A guy that could move inside, but an elite athlete playing defensive line, which is what Miami's always prided itself through the years. Williams, Chance and Quentin on the edge. We know how important it is for us to be in the top 5 in sacks every year and 2 elite pass rushers. Like those guys, I think we're very excited to be able to add to our class. Linebacker, everyone knew that we were missing Quarterman and Pickney after this year. It's obviously we're blessed to have Zach McLeod come back. But Corey Flagg, an instinctual player, a guy that's going to go play for a state championship in Texas this weekend coming up. Just a guy that when you go into North Shore High School, the coach can say, this is the best player on our entire football team, is Corey. And that speaks a lot out of a program like that. And then Tyreek Austin Cave, who gives us something that we probably don't have on our roster right now, which is elite speed at the linebacker position. So I feel like those guys have a great chance to come in and compete. In addition to our defensive backs, there's a lot of defensive backs that we signed that we're very excited about. Some guys have got some positional flexibility. Jalen Harrell, a guy that's got man press skills, can factor in at either safety spot, can factor into corner, can factor into striker. No telling what he's going to develop into with his frame and his size. Marcus Clark at corner, again, a guy that's got the speed to play out there on the outside and the length to cover guys up. So very excited about those guys. And again, there's other ones in the secondary that again, I really think we've improved our football team, which is what this thing's all about. Going forward, maybe the greatest thing about this class, and probably the most unusual thing, I don't know if I've ever been around a class that has 13 guys that will be reporting for the spring semester, 13 mid-year enrollees out of the 18. So again, when we're talking about not trying to win a press conference or win signing day, we're trying to talk about winning football games in 2020 and fall of 2020. And to get 13 of these guys on our campus, to be able to develop with David Feely in our weight room, to be able to go through our spring practice and get on the grass is a huge boost in the arm to our program.